Hello party people, and thank you for joining me for another video. Today is my very first get ready with me. I'm bringing you guys a work appropriate and a night appropriate look from one outfit brought to you by Shein. That's where I got my outfit from. It's not sponsored by Shein though, fingers crossed. So I'm just letting you guys know. So in order for you to know how I got this fabulous look, you're gonna have to stay tuned and see the magic happen for yourself. But before we get into this wonderful makeup look and this wonderful outfit and the hair and all that other jazz, make sure that you like and subscribe and click that bell so you can stay tuned with your girls, because if you really like these type of videos, I am more than happy to keep providing them to you. So hold on to your seats, baby. We're going for a ride. So I'm looking a little rough right now. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the hair later. Right now, we're starting on makeup. So before I get into it, let me, set my base. I don't have primer at the moment. And so I ain't really, big salty about it because we are in the house, so it doesn't really matter. But I know a lot of people just use moisturizer as a primer. So that's what I'm gonna use today. I have very oily skin, so the type of primer that I usually like to go for is a semi-mattifying or maybe even some hydrating one. Lately I've been using the Milk Makeup, the green kind. That one's really sticky. It really works well with my foundation. I really like that. But right now I'm using the CeraVe Healing Moisturizer, and that's just what we got. So some of these products are new, like I haven't even opened them yet. You're gonna watch me struggle to open them now. All right, so what we have here is Black Radiance True Complexion HD Color. This is what I use for my mini dark spots, as you can see. This color is, what color is this? It doesn't say like a name of the color, but it's like an orangish color. And I have heard, or I've read in the makeup world that, to color correct the dark spots and uneven skin tone, orange color corrector is key. So that's why I'm using Black Radiance. This is my first time using them. Usually I go for e.l.f.'s color corrector in orange. So let's see how this goes. I'm kind of scared. I like the application brush. So I'm just putting it on certain areas that I'm like still working on as far as skincare is concerned. With the whole pandemic and, people be out of jobs and just jobs working from home in general has just been more stressful. And I don't know why. You think it'd be easier, right? No, it's not. They still annoying. But thankful that we have jobs nonetheless. Well, that I have a job nonetheless. They're annoying, but I'm thankful to be still employed during this tough time. And you can tell it's a tough time by looking at my skin. So, I also been experimenting with like different skincare routines, trying to see what best works for me. Right now, this is like a healing moment, so my skin's pretty good right now. So this is what we have for our color corrector. I'm going to blend this out with, I'm using a Real Technique brush. I've dampened it. I like them. I used to use the Sonia Kachek Sonia sponge. You know the sponge when you see it. I used to use the Sonia sponge, but I poked a hole in it, and I just haven't been back since, and I really don't know why. I should get another one because I really did like that one. But I'm using the Real Technique sponge right now. Just kind of like blending out every place that I put the orange. As far as this color corrector goes, it's very like, the coverage on it is kind of weak. Because I just put on a single layer and it's not really giving me what I needed to give me. So I'm just putting on another layer. Most of my dark, well, all of my dark spots come from, I am a person who likes to pick my face, unfortunately. I try to be better and better with, you know, not doing so. But, you know, every day is a struggle. Try to be better at it. I was referred some really good products, so hopefully your girl's skin will be back in order soon, hopefully. All right, so now I have laid down some of this color corrector. I feel like I need to bring y'all up a little bit. But I've done the color corrector. Let's move on to foundation. I'm using Toofaced Born This Way in the color Brûlée. If you guys need like a color reference, I have measured or tried to match this color, not just by like my chest, because as you can see, like your chest is gonna be a lot lighter than from here up. So I try to match it as close to at least the top of my chest or my neck as possible. And this has given me just the best coverage. It is medium to full coverage, oil free, and I really like it. Like I told you guys before that I have oily skin, so I'm trying to find the best foundation that's not too mattifying, not too hydrating, where I can spend maybe an hour or two and not have to like check the mirror every 30 minutes for my T-zone, you know, who's gonna be like extra oily. So this is what I use. I like it so far. I'm also using different tips and tricks to, you know, pat down, dry down, set down my T-zone as well. So yeah, this is Brûlée if you need a color reference. Sorry, someone's texting me. I love full coverage foundation because you girl got trouble areas or whatever. If you're not the you know, people who have trouble areas and you're one of the fortunate ones that, you know, have clear skin and blah blah blah. No, I'm just playing. I'm a hater, but I'm a good hater. You know, if you're very fortunate to not have any skincare troubles, then bless you and your genetics, because it definitely takes more than just drinking water to have clear skin. So, you know, blessed be the fruit. Word to Handmaid's Tale. So I'm trying to apply like a single layer all the way over. As you can see, like I don't really put too much on my nose or in my T-zone because those are my problem areas. So I'm just going to blend this all out. I told myself I was gonna start doing my foundation with a back with a brush versus a sponge. I've been using a sponge strictly for like 2 years now, and I love it, but it also soaks up a lot more product. So keep that in mind if you like to use sponges, or if you have not really, you know, been doing your makeup like that and you're trying different tools, use that. But like I know some people who use like really good stippling brushes for their foundation. So, you know, I'm just trying to spread the wealth of the makeup knowledge. So I'm just going to, not only am I gonna get my chin, I'm kind of like brush it down a little bit because you want everything to be even. And I say that because, you know, common sense will tell you you want your whole face to look like your whole face, but no. That's not how it goes. You see a lot of people out here be looking crazy, and you want to offer advice, but then they be defensive. So you just like, I gotta let you take that L on your own, you know. So this was only just one pump, and you could just see the type of coverage. I should move this up. All right, so as you can see, I'll move you guys up a little bit so you can see my makeup better. Let me fix my old scarf. I need another one. So I'm gonna just use the rest of the pump, what I have on my hands, and just kind of go over some areas that I'm like, you need a little extra coverage, because your girl like coverage. I mean, if you tell by the way I dress, I don't really like that much coverage, but you get what I'm trying to say makeup wise. And you probably have noticed I did not put much makeup on my nose because that's like my worst area. And I'm thinking that if I try to use less product in that area, you know, it'll be less oil coming off. You think, you know, is it me or am I crazy? Okay. I don't know, but that's what we gonna work with. That's the theory that I have. And so I just use the excess of what I've already put on my face, on my nose, just a little bit. So after that, I'm going to press down my nose or set my nose with the Fenty Pro setting powder in the color Honey. I like this powder because it definitely gives me matte. It's not like super flaky or anything like that, but it's matte, and that's what your girl needs. And it really, like, it's honey. I know you're not supposed to blow on this, but I'm doing my own makeup and I ain't going nowhere, so bear with me. So I just try to like set my nose to try to control all the moisture that it holds. And as you see, it blended in like really, really nicely, like really nicely. Honestly, I'm gonna take another one because that was like a smooth finish. I hope I didn't just mess myself up by putting on another layer, but it don't look like it. It just looks really good. It's really smooth. So if you have not gotten the Fenty powder, get it. This is the mini size because number one, I like to be frugal. And so if I can get a mini size of anything, I'm going to get it. Plus it's cute and it's little. I like cute little stuff. I don't know why, just that's what it is. If you have not noticed, this is a nail update really quickly. If you have not caught up on my DIY press-on nail tutorial, you should do that. So, you know, before I finish into this, get into this. Okay, I'm done. All right, I'm done. Let's move on to concealer. I'm using the Born This Way concealer in the color Butterscotch. The Born This Way concealer and the Born This Way foundation pairs really well together. They were made to be paired together, and I love the coverage of all of it. Like when I first got this concealer, I kept shouting coverage. Like on my birthday, coverage, coverage, okay? Your girl loves coverage, okay? So I'm gonna get my under eye. I don't have deep set like under eyes, but them bad boys is looking a little tiresome sometimes. So I'm gonna put a nice layer under my eyes. Y'all, I look like a crackhead. Okay, I'm sorry, but like my, anyway, let me just get a little right here. I'm gonna take a little down the nose. Get this and then get that. So if you want your concealer to have a longer and a more like buildable wear, you leave it on just a little bit, let it kind of like dry down, and then you're gonna blend that bad boy out. I'm going to start with my forehead because, you know, that's just where I start. I'm so sorry, that's just where I start. And then blend down the nose, and then you get your girl here, and then all right, I'm going down a little bit more. And I know whoever doesn't really do makeup like that, or you're just new, you're like, why y'all making all these faces? You can't not get your makeup flawless without making some crazy ass faces. So word to the wise. I'm gonna look up as I blend in my concealer. Now, one thing I forgot to say before the beginning of this video is all these tips and stuff that I do because they may work for me, or these are things that I am trying out myself. You know, I'm not telling nobody what they should do because I ain't shit. I just started doing my makeup good like two years ago. So I'm just saying what I like to do. If it works for you, go ahead. If it doesn't, don't tell me. Just, you know, go ahead and use something else. You know, whatever works for you, works for you. So I was gonna say that because people, I know people be in the comment section like, well, and I'll be like, oh, no, I don't know, no. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there. Cause YouTube a cruel world sometimes, and common sense ain't common. Alright, so this is what we have now. Before what I want to do. Actually, I know what I'm doing. So as we're moving on, I'm going to use the Crayon Cases Chalk Dust Setting Powder in the shade S. This is a very nice translucent setting powder. I've heard so many good things, not only about the Crayon Case, but of Wazam Super. I used to like a lot of her videos on Vine, and so when she started to come out with merchandise and then later cosmetics, I was on that train. So this is her setting powder in the shade S, which is translucent, and I really like it because there is no flashback. It's just a little messy sometimes. If I'm not a girl who likes to bake my underarm. Yep, that's what I said. I'm not the type of girl who likes to bake my under eye, but I do like to set it with some translucent powder because I do want to give it a nice brightening illusion without it looking scary. And this setting powder, it does what it do. I'm just gonna press that all under the eye. I got this side a little bit more than the other, but it's all gonna work out in the end. I've been using this setting powder for maybe I think a year now, and it has not done me right. Any and every picture you see on my Instagram, if you not already follow me on Instagram, I use this. Like, I use it. And if I did my makeup a little more often, it'll probably be almost gone, honestly. But every fly picture you see on my Instagram, I've used this chalk dust. Chalk dust. It is chalk dust, so yeah. So I know you guys are gonna be like, well, when she gonna do her brows? I'm gonna do them right now. So I have a thing with my brows that I used to be a before foundation girl. Yes, you've heard right. I used to be a before foundation girl. Now I have come to the realization that I can do either or, but honestly, I just happen to do it when I remember it after I complete all of these steps. So I am busting out a new product for you guys. It is Physicians Formula Organic Wear Brow Shaping Gel with jojoba oil. And the reason why I'm using this, because even though I usually do my brows pretty well, you know, not to toot my own horn, I do my brows pretty well. Sometimes I want them to just stay in place, or, you know, honestly, I'm trying a new product just to see, you know, what the girls are raving about with the brow gels. Let me see if it makes, you know, a difference in my brow game, honestly and truly. And I like Physician Formula for an array of products, from moisturizers, from eyeliners. So now I'm going to give them a shot for their brow gel. It's very tiny, like the little spoolie. It's like, it is so tiny. This is the type of tiny I like, y'all. Like, why is it so small? Oh, that tickles me. Actually, I got a brow brush up in here too. Ooh. I haven't done my brows in a minute. And actually, what I was supposed to do is do my brows before I did this. But I forgot. I'm actually about to do the Nair trick, where you take some Nair on like a sharp angled eyeliner, like brush, and you like clean it up like that. I'm gonna try that. And I'm gonna post that on Instagram. And let me see how it goes. All right, I gotta use the close-up one for my brows. And yes, I'm like closing my eye. I want y'all to be able to see it, but I don't want my thing to block y'all, in case y'all don't care for this little bit of moment that it is going to block you guys. Okay, slightly wet. It's not like too wet, like gunky or anything, but you definitely feel it on your brows. I'm gonna give myself just a little bit more. So far, I'm liking what it's doing. I don't have thick brows, but I have like wide brows. And so, I don't know if it done anything, but I like it. Like, if you just see, ooh, hold on. Now that I just looked in the mirror, I like this. I like this brow gel. Oh, they might have done something, Physicians Formula. Y'all might have done something. And then, so they have been brow gelled up. Oh, I like this. But I'm also gonna like kind of clean the top just by giving my brows some direction. Just like that. So I didn't even have to do too much. But for my actual brow product, I'm using, can you see? Don't really know. I'm using e.l.f.'s brow pencil, the Instant Lift brow pencil in the shade Deep Brown. I've used this one other time, and I really like it. I think I've used it on one of my latest Instagram pictures, and I think y'all liked it too. So actually, I'm gonna use it like this. It's pigmented, but in a way that it is not too heavy, which I like. And I know y'all gonna be like, the way I do my brows is very weird. Like, I try to do light strokes, but sometimes them light strokes is heavy. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I used to be a pomade girl. If any one of y'all are pomade gals out there, you know, drop it down below. I think my first pomade was the Ardell eyebrow pomade, and that was cool, but it was kind of dried out my eyebrows in a sense. Not dried out, but like thinned them out. And if you know, left the cap off the product, then it's kind of over for the product unless you use some type of solution to make it soft again. But I don't got time for all that. So now I am a pencil gal. I'm gonna speed up this process, so don't worry. So I'm gonna clean my brows up with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color, I think this is Toffee, in the color Toffee. And I know a lot of people who don't. There are a lot of people who don't like cleaning up their brows after, but the way I have to do my brows, I gotta clean them bad boys up. And it's nothing very serious like the cleanup. It's just, you know, clean up. Boom. So this is the cleanup. You see? Do you see that brow? Or do you see her? Do you see your girl? And if you don't know, LA Girl Pro Concealer is the OG of concealers. Like gas station, you know, started from the bottom, now we're here. Well, I mean, this is technically the started from the bottom, but it is, you know, Old Faithful. So then I go back and I just kind of like clean up the lines, or like blend out the lines. And so, you know, as I told you guys in the beginning of this video, this is going to be your work appropriate makeup. This is my go-to, whether I'm going out with my girls, daytime. This is a nice natural beat that helps you go from day to night effortlessly, because for our nighttime happy hour version after work, we're gonna just do a little something with the eyes, pop on a nice lip, and zhuzh it up just a little bit. And you're gonna go from wow to wow. I know that's just the same wow, but it's both good wows, just good all around. So this is my brows. You see how everything is coming together? Now it's time for bronzer. I'm using the Sephora bronzer in Costa Rica. I really love this bronzer. It's definitely very true to my skin tone. I was using the Fenty bronzer. However, that bronzer was just a little too like red for the undertones for me. And I'm a very cool undertone person. So let me slide this back just a little bit. I try not to blend it like down straight too much. I try to curve it like right under my, what is these called? I don't really know what they call, but high points of your cheekbones. I feel like they called a cute name, but right now I can't really get it. It's some cute name. Just know it's cute. And then I give myself like brush under. I know I did this side way crazier than the other, but now that's it. That's what I do for bronzer. Now, as you can see, it's like a little sharp. So what I'm going to do that I don't normally do is cut a little bit of this crease. Not crease, oh Lord. Cut a little bit of the jawline, just a little bit. I wish I had a better brush. I mean, yeah, sponge, but I don't. Let me see, maybe I don't know if that helped, but I feel like that helped. It kind of just makes the line of the bronzer not as like sharp. And then I'm gonna like dust it away. Actually, I'm just like, so after I do that, I am going to use some blush. I'll use some blush from Milani, the Rose Power blush. It's a trio. I really like it. I can like get it so it's like there. So it's the Rose Trio blush. I'll be using the middle. Let me open it up for you guys. So look how pretty they are. I'll be using this middle section right here, which is kind of, it's an in-between of this one, which is very like, kind of like rosy, and this one which is very pink. This one is a nice middle, and it's also giving me like brown undertones as well. So I'm going to use this. And it's also going to help out with, you know, actually, I like my bronzer. I like how it looks. So I'm not going to say it helps it out. It just enhances it. So let me get my brush. This brush I'm using as a foundation brush. I think it's just a flat taper brush or something like that. I got it from BS Small. It's very cheap. You can get these off Amazon for like 10 bucks for like a little set or whatever. So if you're just starting out and you need like some brushes, I've had this for maybe a year, maybe more. I love blush, and I've gotten into blush more thanks to Aaliyah's Face. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. And then also Miss Jackiaina. So those are my girls. Honorable mention to Arnell and Alyssa Ashley, because them is like my YouTubers for makeup. Like my makeup wouldn't look as good as it looks if it wasn't for a combination of those four gals. So word to them. If you don't follow them, whether you're my skin complexion or you're not, follow the girls. So after low-key, yeah, I'm pretty much done. For our daytime work, you know, natural beat, we're pretty much done. I'm gonna toss on some lip gloss. And then also, I have some Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray. It's really good, I like it, but I try not to shop from Morphe for obvious reasons. Let's see. I give myself like a nice mist. And I like try not to use it too much, but it's so nice. Okay, I'm done. It's like refreshing. And I'm just going to pat it into my makeup to make everything set longer. And then last, but certainly not least. And then for my nice neutral set beat, I'm going to use the Fenty Glass Bomb in the color Fussy. I really like the Fenty Glass Bombs. If you don't own a Fenty Glass Bomb, you should get one. And you should start off by getting a mini version. Because number one, you're not telling me this ain't cute as shit. It's so little and cute. So you should get it for that reason. But also, the formula of the Fenty Glass Bomb is unbelievable. It's unfuckwittable, if I'm going to keep it 100. So this, we're gonna do that next, but this is the face. And now let's move on to hair. This is what we have for hair. We just put a couple of curls. I know this side seems more tamer than this side, but I'm going for like a silky, but boom, 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 all at the same time. I love this hair because it definitely holds up curls and all of that jazz. If you have not seen my review for this hair, you better go check out that damn review. I'm just playing. I don't want y'all to think this is like a hostage situation, but it kind of is. You know, if you subscribe to me, you in this forever. For what Cardi B say? Forever. Okay. So this is the hair, and now let's get on to this outfit that is so day appropriate, so corporate appropriate, work appropriate. But before, you know, we get judged up, I want you to see the nice, simple, conservative outfit that I have for you guys today. Behold. This two-piece set comes from Shein. If you aren't familiar with Shein, it is a clothing company that ships overseas. I believe from like places like China or like Turkey or something like that. But they have an array of different like modern and contemporary outfits. A lot of different work appropriate, you know, springtime, summertime, fall appropriate. Now what they do lack is in like hoe wear, club wear, especially for our plus size girls. So definitely don't go looking for Shein as far as that aspect. But for everything else, Shein is your go-to. They even have home decor and swimsuits. So this is where this two-piece set comes from. It is a top and then a skirt. I really like not only the pattern of the shirt and top, I love the feel and the texture of it as well. It's not giving me like rayon or polyester, but it's very soft, very breathable. It's not too form-fitting for my gals who like, you know, to cover up a bit more. This two-piece set is perfect for you. pretty much wherever you go. Like I said, this is very work appropriate. I cannot wait for the business meetings I'm going to have in this outfit. But this also is a very good outfit for like dinner, you know, somewhere cute. So I would pair this more work, corporate, chic outfit with a low black heel. So this will be our daytime heel. Very short, you know, not causing too much trouble. I believe this is about a solid 2 inches. I got these heels from Forever 21. I'm going to link that down below. But for our nighttime look, baby, I want y'all to really see it. I got this bad boy from Shoe Dazzle. And it's funny because I will be doing a shoe review from them soon. So this is our outfit, really cute. If you have a nice clutch, I would definitely pair this with this outfit, or I'm gonna bring my like big work bag. So I need to get my handbag game up. Hopefully this year, you know, if the good Lord gives it to me, my bag game will be up this year. But right now, this is my corporate work bag. It's really cute. This is designer as well as Coach. OG designer for y'all who don't, you know who ain't been rocking with Coach. But this is a very nice, simple work attire. Like I said, you pair it with your first shoe. So we have this shoe, this bag. I suggest pairing this outfit with some gold jewelry if you like, or a really cute black and gold watch. So keep it really simple. But this is your first outfit, your day outfit. I know a lot of you might like that this is very knee length. I like it as well. It's giving me, you know, it's giving me bad bitch. I got corporate meetings, you know. So this is the outfit. And now I'm about to show you guys the makeup look to turn this work appropriate bad bitch to a badder bitch, okay? So now that we have gotten into our day outfit, our work appropriate outfit, we're gonna get into something, you know, a little nicer. So for our night look, I am going to be going with, I'm using these new brushes that I got from Eco Tools. They were on sale at Ulta. I'm going to be playing around with those today, but I'll be using Miss Jackiaina's palette as well as the NYX Ultimate palette. So we're going to do something really quick and easy. As you can see from our first work, you know, professional look, we did not do any lashes. So I didn't really do lashes for our work appropriate look, because if you are, you know, familiar with lashes, then you know that it can really like enhance a look. It can go from a 5 to a 10 because lashes really do that thing. So for work, if you wanted to pair a really nice, simple eye look, these are really nice for reference. It doesn't have to be exactly like these. I got these from Cavalilash, and these are in the style Phoenix. However, I believe these are like a nice work appropriate lash. If you don't want to have to go back and forth, you know, switching in between lashes, I suggest you go naked lash into work, and then, you know, in the bathroom, take 5 minutes and do this simple eye look. So I'm gonna take this brush. This is a B small brush. And the only reason why I am using this brush is because the Eco Style brush only came in a 5-piece. And I need a second wispier brush from the color I'm going to use. So I'm going to use the color Ginger, which is this color right here. It is a really nice brown color. It really complements our skin tone. I'm gonna use edges Let's see how this goes. Okay, see, I was like just adding just a little bit of something for you. And then I'm going to use the black in this NYX palette. It's a shame. This is the only black shadow that I have. Why? I don't know. So I'm gonna use the BS small brush. This is an accent shadow brush. The first brush I used was, again, it was BS small. This brush was an angled crease brush that I use edges in because I put it in like in the crease. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully this black turned out right, because if it don't. You know, if we were trying to do something really quick for a happy hour, some people would, you can either just use the two colors that I did, but I'm trying to get something a little more, not like bronzy, but like, what is that? What is that called? Where you, smoky. I use this black, so I wanted this to be a little smokier. Again, I'm not a professional, I'm just winging it, but I really like the way this looks. I'm very happy with it so far. It's pretty easy, just 3 shadows. Again, you don't have to do 3 shadows if you don't want to. That's what type of the brown say, that's your business. So I'm going to do a little bit of liner. I usually don't do eyeliner. I did once upon a time, but I'm not really good at it, so I don't really do it anymore. However, I'm going to just do just a smidge because I told my friend that I was it. So I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I'm gonna bring this up close because I need to see. So I just did a little bit of liner. That was a struggle. And now I'm going to do some lashes. I lied. I'm going to do Cavalilashes in the style Phoenix that I showed you earlier. They're like really light and wispy. However, if you are on a time crunch or anything like that, or if you don't want, like, nighttime lashes are extra, and so if you don't want to be that extra, these are some great lashes. So I'm gonna put these on because I like these. These I've just been my go-to, and they have not steered your girl wrong. Plus I already pre-cut these, and I don't feel like doing that another time with another pack. So we're trying to save time up in here. We're trying to go from work to the happy hour. You know, this is supposed to be like a 5-10 minute look in between, you know, but look at me not being able to be on time for anything. But see, I can't be on time for anything except for free before 11 at the club. So what that tell you? These lashes are great for daytime and nighttime. I lied to y'all, and I should not have. But now that I have this on my face, this just confirms that these lashes are that girl. So I'm using this LA Girl red lipstick called On Fire because I thought, what wouldn't be better than a fiery ass red lip? So that's what I'm gonna add to this. It's kind of like, I don't like the way this just came off hard. That was the LA Girl. I like the color. I do not like the application. It was like breaking off as I was doing it, which I don't like that. So if you were thinking about getting an LA Girl lipstick, maybe guess again. But it's pretty. I'm gonna clean up my lips just a little bit. So I'm gonna clean up my lips with LA Girl. This is our final look for our nighttime happy hour look. As you can see, the red lip, the eyes, they're not too much, not too little, and it really takes your appropriate work outfit, day outfit, into a sexy, mysterious night outfit. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do you guys like the Get Ready With Me? Should I do more? Let me know in your comment or in my comment section below. But definitely don't forget to check out another video, subscribe, like, leave all your wonderful comments at the end. I truly appreciate it. I have quite a few more videos in stock for you guys, or ideas. So I can't wait to get them out there. And again, I appreciate you guys for even watching this, because you ain't really have to. So thank you again, and I will check you out in my next one.